right, guys. Yeah, no shaking going on out there right now. That's the good news here. Hopefully I don't jinx it. But as we take a look at these temperatures, you'll be able to see we've got those numbers warming up quite a bit out there, jumping up to 57 now in Salt Lake City, 56 in Ogden. We've got 40s and 50s down across central and southern sections of the state as well. So temperatures are warming up out there. Today we are going to basically kind of hover around the mid to upper 50s across the north. And then as you get down across the south, we got 60s in the forecast. But again, across the north, you've got precipitation on the way. Across the south, just a lot of sunshine expected for today. Let's talk about that northern precipitation event that arrives later this afternoon, going throughout your Wednesday off and on. We're looking at the potential of some valley rainfall, some decent amounts, maybe a quarter up to an inch of valley rainfall, with the northern mountains picking up some decent snowfall totals up to 6 to 16 inches in some spots here. That's primarily above about 9,000 feet or so when you get to those numbers, a foot or more. Otherwise, look for mostly dry conditions, as this will primarily be a northern Utah storm. So if you're in central and southern Utah, you're mainly going to stay on the quiet and dry side. All right, here's a look at the weather map, and you'll be able to see we've got this ridge of high pressure that's sliding south and east now. It's going to allow for this storm system to slowly but surely ooze down from the north, and that will increase the chance of some valley rain and mountain snow across the region here as we go into this afternoon, particularly as we get closer to the afternoon commute. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock, I think that's really when things will start to kind of get rocking and rolling across most of northern Utah. It could happen before that, but I think the better chances for more widespread coverage will be around that time. Here's a look at 4-1 radar. You can see things are starting to pop up and fill in now here up along portions of Cache Valley. Some light rain, mist, and drizzle showing up there. And then as you get into the Bear River Range, we've got a few light snowflakes that are coming down. But overall, this activity is still fairly light. You can see the chances of precipitation, though, across northern Utah really ramping up once we get past the afternoon hours. As I mentioned, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, that's when things should really start to fill in, and we'll see more of that steady precipitation lasting for us as we go into the overnight hours into your Wednesday morning. So as we look at futurecast, you'll be able to see here, again, between now and this afternoon, that moisture fills on in, and you can really see here about 4 or 5 o'clock. Notice how we've got pretty widespread coverage showing up here on radar, or at least future radar here, as we look towards the afternoon hours for the afternoon commute. So if you're traveling along I-15, traveling on I-80, you're going to run into some wet conditions. You go up in elevation on I-80, you're probably going to run into some bursts of snow out there, so some snowy conditions as you get up towards the Wasatch Mountains. Otherwise, we'll keep that valley rain and mountain snow going as we go into the overnight hours. And even into Wednesday, we'll start off with some valley rain and mountain snow. And then as the cold front works its way in, we'll see another round of valley rain and mountain snow for the afternoon hours. After that, high pressure builds in, we dry things out, and look at the western half of the country. Yeah, by the time we get towards Thursday, not much to show you at all anywhere close to us. So as far as rainfall totals go, a decent amount particularly. We could be dealing with, again, a quarter of an inch up to an inch along the I-15 corridor. Once you get above about 8,000 feet, that's where we're expecting that snow to be coming down, and that's where we could pick up anywhere from 2 to 8 inches for the mountains above 8,000 feet. But once you get above about 9,000 feet, that's where you can start talking about a foot or more snow with this system as it moves on through. So we do have winter weather advisories in effect for the Wasatch Mountains, both north and south of I-80, and also for the western Uintas as well. Again, this is where we could see that potential of some significant snow totals that could affect travel, but also some gusty winds could be possible as well. Meanwhile, St. George, yeah, just some nice weather for you. Upper 60s with a mixture of sun and clouds. How about the 70s? We'll start with low 70s for the middle of the work week. We'll end the week with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s for highs with lots of sunshine. Should be some beautiful conditions expected. Meanwhile, as we get you down towards the Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at, again, conditions that are going to show rain developing with mountain snow showing up. And we'll see that off and on chance of rain and mountain snow continuing for us as we go into your Wednesday before tapering off for the end of the week with 60s in the forecast by the weekend. Alyssa?